Hey everyone, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Thursday's check-in. I am back in Santa Monica and I will be away from Las Vegas for a little over 2 weeks. So I won't be back in Las Vegas until February, and that will be my last trip out there for work before I head on my big trip, which is coming up in about a month. I'm gonna start planning for Brazil and the end part of Costa Rica when I'm back from my next trip, which I am going to be taking in a couple of days. I'll share with you where I'm going, and I'm going to go for 3 days to film for both of the channels, so stick around for some fun travel with Jewelyn and hopefully some plant content for Monday's future videos. So I'm back in Santa Monica. I'm gearing up for another vending week. In fact, the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, I'm doing 3 pop-ups, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and next week Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So by the time this video goes live, I will be at the Westwood Farmers Market from 12 to 5. This coming Saturday, you can find me at Silver Lake Flea, and I believe that flea market is from 9 to 4. And then Sunday, you can find me at Melrose, which is my Sunday home market, and that is from 9 to 5. So that is where you can find me this coming week. And then next week, Thursday, you can find me back at Westwood Farmers Market. Next week Thursday's check-in, which I'll probably check in from the place where I'm going to go and visit for a couple of days so you can see a different background. I will announce where I'm gonna be for the last weekend of January with the pop-ups and the shops. So give this video a big thumbs up. I'm creating art. I think since the last Thursday's check-in, I know it's been really crazy with trying to take care of my grandma. A lot of my time, actually from last week Thursday's check-in till today, I've been spending a lot of time getting her set up, setting her up with a bank account, getting her appointments virtually, in person. I took her to her doctor's yesterday and that was my whole morning, and she's good to go. So her diabetes and her kidneys is under control, so she's able to go home to Hawaii. So she plans on going home in 3 months, and I will go home as well to film for the channels and probably take the shop with me. So stick around for that. I will be doing that trip when I'm back from Costa Rica and Brazil, and I think I'm gonna do another out of country trip when I'm back from that trip. So there's a lot to be excited about in the next couple of months, but the most important thing is being able to take care of my grandma, make sure she's okay and all set up and ready to go for the upcoming months with her doctor's appointments, and then as well as gearing up for my trips. I want to share with you what I've been creating. I've been creating a lot of fun things, and it is still Cressula ovata jade bloom season. I'm gonna do another harvest today before the sun goes down. It's a very busy work from home day, and these are the latest pieces that is sitting on my workbench. So you can see a lot of the jade blooms, and I'm not gonna really do a lot of these pieces where there's so much blooms in one piece, because I want to be able to have blooms throughout the whole year till next year's season, so that I have blooms to create art throughout the year. But I think this is the most I've ever put in one piece. When I'm done with this video at some point today, I'm gonna pour a back pour on this, and these are gonna be sun catchers for Valentine's season, and you will see it up for sale in the shop in the next couple of days. So I'm super excited about that. I've been creating a lot of art, and I will be creating while I'm sitting at my pop-ups, and I will try my best to share what I can. Next week Thursday's check-in, it may be a 2-part series where you see me check in from where I'm going to be visiting, and maybe if there's anything plant related, then maybe I can come back to Santa Monica for the last half of Thursday's check-in and share with you some fun pieces. I did stop by also a plant nursery in my neighborhood, which I haven't stopped by for a while, on the way back from getting my car washed today, just to see what was going on in the nursery, and you'll see me share all of that at the end of today's video. And it was just interesting to do a walkthrough because I haven't been in that nursery for a while. And then in the beginning of and then a few days ago, actually I want to say 2 or 3 days ago, while I was in Las Vegas, actually it was Monday, so wait, today's Wednesday. So 2 days ago when I was in Las Vegas, so 2 days ago while I was in Las Vegas, I had a very busy day that day before going to work and driving back. I went to see my cousin and his baby. She's about 3-4 months, and it was nice to see my other cousin as well. They both live in the Las Vegas Henderson One lives in Henderson and one lives in North Las Vegas. I haven't seen them for a while. It was the first time seeing baby. So that kind of took up my whole day, and I knew I wanted to film Thursday's check-in in Las Vegas so you could see some kind of updates on the Las Vegas collective, but I did not have any time to sit in front and do exactly what I'm doing now. So I'll share with you a little quick overview of what the Las Vegas collective looked like at this current moment, and then a few plant updates of plants that are doing well, and then we'll come back here to finish up Thursday's check-in. Alright, so here we are in the Las Vegas room. I'll give you a quick little overview of the plants kind of being all housed by the window. I have yet to spread them out in my room, and because of that I'm not bringing over any plants since the year started, but I want to give you guys just some little fun updates on the collection. So as you can see, Sansevieras do really well here. So I have my Sayuri. This is part of my mother plant. Tons of new growth. As you can see, all of this is all new growth. Down here, all of this. Back here is all new growth. So really happy about that. Ponytail palm. Take a look at all of this new growth here in the center. Fun to see. Also, take a look at this. This is my Rick Rack. Look at all the new growth here. You see where all the little hairs are? This is all new growth. Here's also another fun update. As you can see, it wants to attach to something. But all of this whole section is new growth, and all of this is all new growth since it moved over. So isn't that crazy? How much it's grown. And then up here, my string of bananas, a lot of new growth here. Then the rest of the collection is just like slowly growing. So that is kind of what's going on right now in the Las Vegas collective. I am gonna take probably 2 to 3 Sansevierias to add to that collection because they just do really well in my Las Vegas room. So that's something I'm going to do when I'm back in Las Vegas in 2 weeks. And in the meantime, when I'm back from my trip, I will go ahead and finish up the patio and film the patio plant tour before the month ends. That is the goal. I just got back like a day and a half ago, and I've just been spending a lot of time setting my grandma up with things, doctor's appointments and such, and then gearing up for my 3 pop-ups this week. And I will have to load up the whole shop after this. And I also have a virtual meeting with my Sunday flea market. It's once a month and it lands today. So a very busy day. But I wanted to come on here and say hello for another Thursday check-in. And I think we're gonna reach 100 weekly Thursday check-ins very soon. I think maybe in like 2 or 3 more Thursdays check-ins. So I want to do something fun for like the channel and for myself for doing 100 Thursdays check-in. And I started that during the lockdown, like a little over a year ago. Isn't that crazy? So that's just very fun to think about all the Thursdays I've checked in wherever I've been around the world. And I also look forward to Thursday's check-in, which I will be filming in a couple of days in Miami. So that is where I'm heading, and I'm going to be there for about 3 days. And ideally I would like to stop by some plant nurseries. If I can maybe go to 1 or 2, that'll be awesome, and then film for Travel with Jewelyn. I'm excited also to take my drone with me and film along the Miami coastline, so maybe in South Beach or something. That would be ideal, but I would have to get up really early to catch the sunrise and find a dreamy place to catch the sunset. So that is where I'm going to be. So we'll see. I definitely want to say hello from Miami for next week Thursday's check-in. So maybe it might be Miami Santa Monica Thursday check-in, or just Miami. So that is where I'm headed to when I'm done with vending for the weekend. So just a few days back, hours right before my Thursday farmers market. So that is what I'm planning on doing in the next week, between now and next week Thursday's check-in. I'm also looking forward to sharing with you finally this coming Monday on this channel my end of the year Christmas plant haul, which I filmed about a month ago. So you're gonna get to see that, and hope you guys enjoyed seeing my big subscriber plant life haul. And in speaking of which, from all of the cuttings and plants that was given to me, a third of them had not make it, unfortunately. A third of them are still not rooted, and a third of them is alive. And I want to share with you one plant update from that huge plant haul. This is the little update that I wanted to share with you. So these are little baby silver swords, and there's some fun updates here. So just a little growth update, but unfortunately a lot of the cuttings or plants that was given to me did not make it, and I think this was like about a month ago since this happened, the getting the huge haul. And then a third of the cuttings are still not rooted. I just checked on them, but this was a very fun update, so I wanted to share with you at least some kind of update from that huge haul that you guys just seen this week. And if you haven't watched the video, it's the last upload on this channel, which was the other day that you guys got to watch. And I'm really happy that I was able to bless my plant friends who blessed me throughout the year with their blooms, and I'm looking forward to creating more Cressula ovata art. In fact, I think I have, it'll be really fun too. I'm gonna be making a lot of Cressula ovata theme jewelry. So I actually just took one out of the mold in the heart shape with the Cressula ovata blooms in it. It's super cute for Valentine's season. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just a quick, short, sweet Thursday's check-in. I do have to load up the whole shop and do the meeting. I have to do another harvest of the jade blooms. If you watched last week Thursday's check-in, I did one big harvest. I'm gonna have to do another big harvest like that again. That'll be the 4th time harvesting from this huge jade tree. And I'm just gearing up for a very busy weekend of vending. I've never done the Saturday market before, Silver Lake Flea. I've been trying to get into that market for a couple of months, and I finally was able to get in. And it's kind of like maybe around 20 something miles from me, so we'll see how it is. And if I enjoyed being there and it's my type of crowd and I feel like it's worth paying such an expensive fee, I may put that Saturday flea market in the rotation in the future, but we'll see. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just gearing up for the next 2 weeks of pop-ups, and then traveling to Miami, and then gearing up for a long work week in Las Vegas, and then gearing up for Costa Rica and Brazil, and making sure my grandma is good to go while I travel to all these places. So that is gonna wrap up Thursday's check-in. Just a very short and sweet check-in. I wanted to share with you at least one update from the big haul that you've seen that I filmed a couple weeks ago, and also share with you some of the pieces that I'm about to finish up right after this, and share with you where I'm going to be this week with the shop and where I'm gonna be filming in the next couple of days for both the channels. The weather's gorgeous, and Miami weather is also gorgeous too. I was actually gonna go to New York, but I think I'm gonna wait to go to New York to film for the channels maybe next month. We'll see if I can get away for like 3-4 days to film. It's just the weather right now in New York is really bad. I seen it was like 12 degrees at night, like 20 something degrees during the day, snowing. And I love New York, but if I can avoid like that low of temperature to go out and adventure, I'm gonna wait a little bit more. So I'm gonna do Miami instead. And I haven't been to Miami for a couple of years. In fact, me and my best friend Dee went there a couple years ago. I want to say maybe 8 or so years ago, and we stayed in South Beach, and it was really fun. And I haven't been back to Miami since, so it'll be nice to hopefully check out some plant nurseries and go out and eat and explore, film for both channels. So that is gonna wrap up today's video. Comment down below if you live in Miami, and also if you are in the part of the world where the weather is nice right now, because I'm literally like hanging out in a tank top. Like, weather is so nice, and I'm really blessed. And if you guys are interested in any of my grandma's handmade goods or my resin work, message me on Instagram if you are not in the area. I'm gonna share with you a few of the face masks that my grandma had made for the shop. I've been busy sewing for the shop, and thank you guys so much for supporting her sewing. She's gonna be creating more face masks next month while I'm traveling abroad in different plant prints. All the material comes from Hawaii. So we have a few left in this print, a few left in the Monstera print. They both have Monsteras on them. And then a few left in the cactus print, which is so cute. So these are all up for sale, along with her lap blankets, which I love using while I'm vending or editing for the channel, while I'm sitting and doing work. so cute. I love the prints. And then of course you guys know how much I love my aprons. I use them for planting with Jewelyn, as well as when I do my pop-ups for the shop. So those are all available and handmade by my grandma. They're all one-of-a-kind pieces, including my resin work. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Just a short, sweet hello from Santa Monica. Hope everyone is doing well, and I feel much better, like emotionally, since the last Thursday's check-in. But it just because like I just got the results right before I filmed Thursday's check-in, so my headspace was like not in the right place for me to film Thursday's check-in, but I had no other time to do it because it was Wednesday when I filmed that. So I'm doing okay emotionally, and I'm just gonna continue to take care of my grandma and myself, and hopefully while I travel in the next upcoming 2 months, the collection will be okay. My grandma will be here with Ebby, and I look forward to filming for both of the channels. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. Between the main channel and the vlog channel, you get a video each and every day. And I guess I should share with you what my nails of the moment looks like. Super cute. And I will see you very soon. And if you're gonna come to the pop-ups, I look forward to meeting you and creating more art. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California, and the collection. Aloha, bye. My favorite greenhouse. Let's see what's going on. Quick little stop on the way home from the car wash. Wow, look at this stingray. That is huge. This is going for over $200. Wow, look at this spider plant. Look at all the babies. Wow, that is huge. It's like some kind of Hoya. Look at the basket it's in. That is so cool. I don't know what the price is on this one. Adansonii. Beautiful monsteras. Ferns. Ooh, look at how big the Sansevieria Wilfins are. I don't know what they're going for. Their price. It looks like they just propagated it. No price. That is a huge fin. Take a look at that. Arrowheads, Sigoniums, more Sansevierias. Wow. These Sansevierias are going for over $200. See how pretty. Wow, bromeliad in bloom. Take a look at that. So pretty. Beautiful fern. Orchids. Look at the way how it's staked up. That's how mine look. And then it just like not happy. String of hearts. Look at the way how they styled this Ripsalis. Silver satin. Okay, look at this. They have a little enclosure. I see a friend there. That's new. Only one of you in there? His colors are cool. I love that Stapelia. It's big and chunky. I have a lot, but that one is super cool. I wonder how much that one is. There's another one over here too. Wow. These are going for $40. That seems so expensive. One of my favorite Ripsalises. Here's another Stapelia. Look at this. Almost about to bloom. How much are these ones going for? Wow. Super expensive. They changed things around since the last time I've been here. Take a look at that. The big staghorn. I think that's the Ripsalis I was eyeing out over a year ago. I really like this guy. They look like a Ripsalis, but it's not. It's very weird and interesting. Take a look at this. This one goes for over 100. There's another. These are so cool. I think I have this plant from a plant show, but it's not this long. But I think it's super cool. So weird looking. Okay, they now have a chicken enclosure. Look at this. They're fluffy.